All right, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the channel. Um, let's start a new thing. I'd like to start something new where we actually go forward with implementing an agent. And I kind of settled on a harness, Pydantic AI, and to use OpenRouter models. Okay, so we're going to learn how to do that today. How to do a very basic hello world example in Pydantic AI that reaches out to an OpenRouter model. My goal here, though, because this is the first episode in a whole series, I'd also like to isolate the agent. So we're going to end up using something stronger than Docker called Podman, which allows you to run code in isolated environments. And then we're also going to run, so we're going to run Podman on the host. Why do we want to do this? Because ideally, I'd like to get to sort of the auto research type of work where I have some code that does something. And what I would like to do is I'd ultimately like the agent to optimize this code and only this code. Okay, so then we can sort of draw the image like this. Because that means we're going to have to give this code to the agent inside this Podman thing. The agent's going to do something with it. It'll give it back to us, and then we'll be able to run it and validate ourselves, etc., etc. So let's say this is going to be a new series, and let's start with the very basic, the innermost components. What the heck is Pydantic AI, and what is OpenRouter? Okay, so first, let's take a look at Pydantic AI. And it's a Python package, okay? So we're gonna have to install it. And it's really easy if we follow the basic install with UV, okay? So we just need to run UV add Pydantic AI. Before that, we need to create a new project. And just for completeness sake, I'm also gonna install UV again on a fresh machine. So I have a fresh Linux box, okay? And I already made a folder, Pydantic agent. I'm just gonna install the latest UV. Everything's installed. Then I'm gonna initialize the project in this folder, an application project. There we go. So now we initialize the Python 3.12 project, Pydantic agent. It has no dependencies, so we're gonna have to add the dependency. Okay, so now I can go back to we're done with UV, and I can just add UV add Pydantic AI. And I press enter, and I have Pydantic AI, okay? All nice and good. Now we need the main file that doesn't do anything right now. So if I run UV run main.py, this works, but it doesn't actually run Pydantic. So we're gonna take a hello world example from Pydantic. We're not gonna do the actual agent in this episode. Let's see, do we have a basic example here? Yes, we do have a basic example. This is just a straight LLM call, okay? So no agents yet. We can just copy paste this. But it kind of tells us how it works. So we import an agent, and the first two parameters it wants are the model name and the instructions. And then we run a prompt and we print the result. So I think it's worth separating these out a bit because the instructions are closer to what you would call a system prompt, which says be concise, reply with one sentence. And the user prompt is what we actually want the model to do, or the agent to do, but in this case, it's just a straight model call. So then we run the prompt after setting the system prompt. And the other component is the model itself. Okay, so right now it's set to Anthropic Claude Sonnet. But we don't really have budget for Anthropic. We want to use free models online. And so if I try to run this, I'm going to get an error that there is no Anthropic API key in my environment. And Of course, you can run this yourself. There we go, set the Anthropic API key. We don't want to do that though. We want to use OpenRouter. Okay, so now it's time to put it all together with OpenRouter. OpenRouter is a meta provider. So you can run any model, any OpenAI, any Anthropic model, etc., etc. You should make an account. So after you make an account and you go to the landing page, you can hit get the API key, and then you go new key. So you can hit the new key button and you can give it the name, Pydantic AI. And once you click create, you'll get a chance to paste the key. That's the only chance. So make sure you write it down somewhere securely. And then we can go here and we can say export OpenRouter API key equals, paste your key here and press enter. Okay, I'm not going to do that because my key is already loaded. Okay, so what do we do that for? We have a key now. Well, the nice thing about OpenRouter is that it has free AI models. Okay, so free models. There's a page on free AI models on OpenRouter. The simplest way to get started is to use this mysterious OpenRouter free model, a router that automatically selects. But if we click this, there's 25 free models. And is there a list of them? Yes, we can click here and find the list. And I like the NVIDIA ones. So let's use a mid-size model, Nemotron 3 Nano. And there should be a free endpoint here. And let's just, or we can say, yes, I believe it's :free for the free model. And we can confirm that Nemotron 3 Nano free OpenRouter. There we go. Okay, so yes, it's the model name and then :free. Okay, so the last thing left to do is to hook this into Pydantic. So how do we tell Pydantic to reach out to OpenRouter? Well, that's pretty easy, fortunately, because we can just do that because Pydantic has examples of integrating with multiple providers in models and providers, OpenRouter. So all we have to do is we need to specify OpenRouter : the model name we find on OpenRouter. So for our case, it'll be OpenRouter : the model name I just copied from OpenRouter. So NVIDIA Nemotron 3 Nano, 30 billion active, 3 billion free. And I have my key environment and I can just run UV main. And let's see if we get an answer, a one-sentence concise answer to the question, where does hello world come from? It should come in right now. It is a bit slow, but it's free. And we only get, with the free OpenRouter, you only get 20 requests per minute. There we go. We got a 2-line answer. It was popularized as a simple test phrase in the early 1970s programming tutorials. Okay, so this is clearly a response for a model. We can try again. We'll probably get a different answer or not if it caches it. Okay, now we actually got a real 1-line answer. So it's interesting that the model is not that strong. It didn't really obey the first time. But these are just the quirks of LLMs, so nothing too interesting to see here yet. And that's it for the super basics, right? So now we know how to reach out to OpenRouter free. Again, it's limited to 20 requests per minute with Pydantic. It's not really an agent, it's a single shot model call, but I think we're actually very close to writing an agent that inspects some files. So next time we'll check out how we can actually write some tools for an agent. So thanks for watching, and like and subscribe and stick around for the next episode.